Telling stories is an amazing way to get to the heart of people. It works when I tell a story to my grandchildren. It works when I tell stories to people who work with me. It just seems to always work. And I want to tell you the story about a dead skate. My daughter was really an amazing dancer. And all the way from the 6th grade through high school, through college, she was a ballerina. And many, many times, even more than I realized, her shoes would go dead. That's what the people in ballet call a shoe that breaks. And when you're on toe like my daughter was, they last for about 3 weeks. I had no idea how many pairs of shoes I had bought her through her career. I knew it was a lot, but boy, it was a very important part of giving her the tools she needed to be successful as a dancer. Well, you know how you sort of place those things in your back of your mind? I did that, didn't know if I would ever use it again, but our firm was hired to go out to Omaha, Nebraska to help a nonprofit who was trying to help young people who are caught in gang-infested neighborhoods to figure out how to survive poverty and being killed. Interestingly enough, a group of wealthy people had built a skating rink. And when I arrived, I immediately went to the skating rink. They looked just like this, except it was filled with kids who were skating all over the place. And I talked to the executive director for a few moments, and I said, I'm gonna go out in the skating rink. I want to talk to some of the young people. So I walked out there and I stopped this young boy, age 7 probably, and I got him to stop, and I got down on my knees and I looked him in the eye and I said, tell me your name. And he said, my name's Damien. I said, Damien, why do you come here? And he said, because my mama makes me come here. I said, why does your mother make you come here? He said, because my brother got shot by a bullet and killed by the gangs several years ago, and my mom doesn't want the same thing to happen to me. And so she makes me come here. But I said, well, do you like it? See, I love it. It's great. I got these friends and I get to skate and I've got tutors and it's just wonderful. And I said, hey, Damien, would you do me a favor? And I reached over to the executive director and asked her for the Sharpie, and I pulled out the dead skate and I said, would you autograph this for me? And he began to autograph it and he began to smile. It's the first autograph he had ever given. And I thanked him so much and I gave him a hug and said, now get back out there and skate some more. Then I stood up and I turned to the executive director and I said, now this is what I want you to do. I want you to take this skate, this broken, dead skate, and I want you to take it to your first major gift donor. And I want you to walk into his office and I want you to say to him, I'm just here to say thank you. I'm here to say thank you because you gave us the money to buy skates. And over 1,000 young people, I'm sure, have skated with this skate over the past 20 years. And I want to thank you for making that possible. And I also want to thank you for the life that you've saved of Damien. Let me tell you his story. And so she tells the story about this young man. You see, at BrightDot, one thing we understand is that major gift donors, they give you money and they hear all these facts and statistics, but what they really want to hear is that individual story about a life that they really transformed, that gets to their heart. And I said, tell him the story. And then I want you to leave the skate behind as a gift to him. He'll try to make you take it home, but no, you leave it behind. And she did. She called me a couple weeks later and she said, you aren't going to believe what happened. I got a check from the donor again, the first gift he's made in some time. But even more amazing, we understand that the skate sits on his desk. And everybody that comes in sooner or later says, tell me the story about that skate. And so he tells them about the nonprofit, but quickly moves to tell them about Damien and his life. You see what's happened? We've taken a previous donor, we've re-engaged them because we've connected with the heart, but we've also enabled this person to become a raving advocate, to tell everybody else the same story. You see, that's what we're on to. We're understanding that getting to a person's heart, connecting with that heart, telling them stories, and giving them something that they can use as a prop to tell their stories creates amazing results. We believe that every nonprofit has a dead skate. Oh, they're all different. But what we do as a firm is we come in and immediately try to help identify the dead skate so that we can get to the hearts of your previous donors and start attracting others to join you. We'd like to show you how we do that. We'd like to show you how to find your dead skate. We'd like to help you learn how to go and share the dead skate, because we believe it can bring some transformational fundraising to your nonprofit, even in times of crisis like we're in now. This is Bill Crouch, CEO of BrightDot. I'd love to talk to you about the dead skate.